here today. So as you can see, we got update 7.0, and supposedly migration should be free, but not what anybody was expecting. Let's take a look at it real quick, and let's go through this and explain a few things that a few people are confused about it. Alright, first thing, let's go out of the map. Let's go to global. So now we have divided on 3 locations. We got rookie servers, we have pioneer servers, and warrior servers. Now, rookie servers are servers that are being open for not too long. The longest right here is 5 months. Pioneer servers have been open for the longest 9 months. And warrior servers is anything past that point. So let's take a look at the first thing in here. As you can see, rookie servers and pioneer servers don't have regions. Warrior servers, they do. Warrior servers have right now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 regions. And independent servers. Now, the first thing on migrations on regions, they're free. Every 7 days you can migrate between your region. As you can see right now, server 1, 2 is a region, 3 and 4 and so forth. Now let's show you something. As you saw, I have an account on server 4. Let's move to that role in server 4. In server 4, this account on server 4 can migrate for free without no tickets, without nothing, to another server. Yeah. No. Let's go to the server 4. So if I want to go to server 3, as you can see, it's gonna be a free move for me. This free move, what it does is, as long as I'm level 25 in my region, I can move to server between server 4 and server 3 for free, pretty much, because it's in the same regions, and I can do it every 7 days. Now, if I want to move outside my regions, I have to use tickets. Anywhere I won't go, any regions I go, I will have to use tickets to be able to move. So that's one thing. And now this is another thing I just noticed. As you can see, server 7 and server 8 in here are considered a special server that I have to have in a specific requirement to be able to move. If I pass those requirements, I cannot move to it. Now let's go back to my main account real quick. Let's see real quick, search account. Let me show you what I'm talking about, regions, and what everybody was not expecting. Everybody was expecting more regions to be open at the beginning of the immigration and be free for a lot more players than just a few servers. As you can see right now, there's all these servers, right? And I'm on server 13 right now. Server 13 is an open server, is independent server, so I'm not locked into a region. So if I want to move to a server 12, I have to pay tickets as long as I meet all the requirements. Same thing, that server is closed yet. I can move here. If I want to go down to region server 6, I can move. 5, I can move. Server 9, server 10. I can move to those as long as I have tickets. If I don't have tickets, I cannot move anymore. So that's the problem right there. People were expecting migration to be free on servers that has been long open for more than 300 days. As you can see, regions 500 days. If you have more than 500 days open, you might be considering on a region. Now they're gonna be, I'm assuming they're gonna be at more later, because almost all these servers have been open for more than 500 days. Let's see. Server 20. Yeah. I think server 13, it's been almost 2 years. We're over 500. 17, 18, that's pretty close. So I don't see why they just only they did 5 regions at the beginning with. I was expecting to have more, and to be honest, each region is only 2 servers at a time. I was expecting to be more than, like, at least put 6 regions, 6 servers per region, or do 5. Do regions of server 1 through 5 is a region, then 6 to 10 is another region. Give more options, because that way allow people to move more freely if you've been more than 500 days. Now, the other thing that was added was glory servers. These servers require a special migration. For example, this server 14, it requires it because it's it's too much power pretty much on that server, and they want to keep it balanced. So on this server, I have a specific requirements. If I meet the first 3 criteria, I have the ticket, but I pass the all-time power of 180 million. So I have to apply, and the leader, the R5 or the most powerful alliance will have to approve it. At this point, they can pick and choose who they enter on their server, and they can say, hey, yes, I allow you to come in, but you have to come to my alliance. So that's the new requirements for those servers. And as you can see, we have server 7 is in a strong server. Server 8 is in a strong server. And then we have server 19 and server 14. Those servers are the glory servers right now. They have the strongest alliances. And then also you have server 39. So assume this is going to fluctuate up and down depending on the power, who comes, who leaves. So all that is going to be moving. But for those of you that were thinking that you will be able to move on this update to wherever you want, you're wrong. Unless you are in the regions, you only can move 1 server. If you're region 5, you can only move between 9 and 10. Outside that, it's still the all same way. You have to meet all the requirements, and you also have to have tickets. So really, they added a few things, and I will assume down the road when they start adding more servers, I guess going by the 2 servers per regions, I will assume the next region is going to be server 11 and 12. The following region is going to be server 13 and 14, 15 and 16, and so forth and so forth, unless they change it down the road. So as of right now, really, migration didn't change anything for everybody above server 10. And region 4, they kind of screw, because server 8 and server 7 and glory servers. So if anybody wants to transfer between them two, they will have to ask permission, and they only allow 3 people to begin with, and 1 every month. It resets 1 every month. So migration is still the same. It's still gonna cost. It's just gonna be slowly adding more regions, which I predict the region thing is gonna create a chance, or it could happen. For example, let's say server 10 is super strong, server 9 has medium strong. Server 10 can say, hey, server 9, send me all your stronger players over here, and we send our weaker players for over there. And we create a server 10, which is the main server, and then server 9 is the development server. And server 9, and every time somebody grows, they can move to server 10 when they meet the requirement. And they could be that kind of setup. Or it can say server 10 is the strong, and hey, we're going to invade server 9, and we're going to make server 9 our or server as well. That could happen. It's gonna be kind of hard because you will have to fight the whole server, but it could create that dynamic of fighting each other. And also, if you say you have 2 weeks on between event level 4s and you're bored, you can say, hey, let's create a battle on server 10 versus server 9, and somebody migrates from server 10 to 9 and they fight each other, and in 7 days they return back. Now, so it could create a good dynamic, but again, that's on the regions, and everybody else still you're still gonna have to pay. You're still gonna have to have the tickets. You need to make sure you meet all the requirements if you're gonna move. So yeah, pretty much still the same until they start adding more regions into the game. So then for update 7.0 on migration, that's pretty much all I have. So see you guys on the next one. I'm gonna be doing a couple more updates on videos on the new officer skills, which is pretty interesting.